All right, Mr. Drive Me Insane, you keep insisting that a victim is not necessary for a crime to occur, and you're leveraging the idea that, well, they can just legislate crimes, criminal codes, what have you, in absence of a victim, and that somehow makes it a-okay, and that somehow makes it constitutional. Well, buckle up, everybody. Let's get into it, okay? Yes, I am reading from a script that I crafted because I'm kind of at my wit's end, okay? So here we go. So the constitutional argument with receipts is that a crime, by definition, requires an injured party. We can start with due process. The 5th and 14th Amendments only allow punishment for a deprivation of life, liberty, or property. The Supreme Court in the County of Sacramento versus Lewis said constitutional liability requires more than a technical violation. So there must be real harm, no deprivation, so no crime, okay? Now, Article 3, courts can only hear real cases or controversies. In Muskrat versus United States and Lujan versus Defenders of Wildlife, the court held that an actual injury is constitutionally required. If no one is injured, the court isn't resolving a case, it's enforcing obedience. It's not what they're about, okay? And so then we look at corpus delicti in Opper versus United States and Smith versus United States. The court held there must be an independent proof that a crime actually occurred. Corpus delicti literally means body of the crime. So no injury, no loss, no body, no crime. Are we getting the picture? The 6th Amendment assumes a victim. You have the right to confront witnesses. Witness to what? The injury. Without an injured party, confrontation becomes meaningless. The 8th Amendment in Weems versus United States and Solemn versus Helm, the court held punishment must be proportional to the offense. Proportional to what? Harm. Zero harm means zero constitutional punishment. The court confirmed this in Cleveland versus United States, rejecting criminal liability based only on government regulatory interests with no actual property loss. Government rules aren't victims. And finally, federal power in United States versus Lopez and Bond versus United States, the court made clear that the federal government has no general police power. Without injury to a legitimate federal interest, there's no criminal jurisdiction at all. So the rule is simple and constitutional. No injured party, no harm, no corpus delicti, no crime. Anything else isn't justice, it's just control. Thank you for your attention to this matter, Michael.